Welcome back to Lil Bayou Homestead. We have had 2 days of rain, y'all. I mean, just 2 days of rain. But it looks like all my little seedlings, those are pear tomatoes. And my goodness, it looks like something is after that one. Is it you? Is it you, Max? I think it's you. Yeah, I'm gonna have to get me something to put on that to keep them from chowing down. Yeah, they're after them for sure. But the gore's growing just right nicely. And that one is, I mean, really beginning to trellis really nicely. And that is always good to see. And, you know, I have got oranges and I have got some apples in here. And I believe some lemon. So I don't know really what is coming up in those pots. Because see, I failed to label those pots. But something is growing. So we're happy with that. And look at here. Did y'all see what I see underneath there? That's a bloom. And look what the rain has done. It has made this garden pop like it ain't tomorrow. I mean, just look at that. Let me put this scrap bowl down for my compote. Wow. Look at that. I mean, these y'all have just all popped out there over no time. Would y'all just look at that? Well, that makes me happy. And it's this late in the season and you still can get these zucchini. And look at that. Look at this okra plant, y'all. I always try to prune my okra because see, that right there is what takes from your okra plant. Here's one that's been nibbled on. I try to prune them back like any other plant so the top of the plant will get the nutrition. Oh my goodness. They are all at it this morning. Yes, we have some stragglers out. They seem to squeeze through. They're little enough to squeeze through that 2x4 wire. But all the ladies are hungry. But yeah, this is looking right nicely. And look at the tops. They're still growing nicely inside those squash. And those will soon be blooming. I can't believe that corn over there is doing what it's doing. It's still growing. Let's see what we got over here. This is the one I just really put a lot of mulch on. And it has just popped. I mean, it has just popped right up. So, that's good to see. That's actually good to see. Alright, we're going to get some feed and feed these little ladies over here. They are all hollering, feed me, feed me. Y'all, it is starting to rain out here before I can get the babies' foods. Of course, these is our babies, our little animal babies. So yeah, it's starting to rain again, so can't film, we can't do anything outside with the rain. So I'm gonna go in and cook you some cherry jam. That's what's gonna happen here today. Yeah, he's ready to go back under the porch. I don't blame him. All right, let's get back in. Okay, I've got to pit these cherries here. I got my bottles boiling and all my lids and rings. And we're going to get this party started this morning to make this cherry jam. So I'm going to take a short break and get this done. I have a lot to do. They really look good. I'm going to do this the knife way. I'm just going to get my little knife. And this is always one of those circumstances where you either get a spoon or a cherry pitter to get it done, but I don't have a cherry pitter. I'm sure I'll probably get one if they eat all this within a short amount of time. Take them cherries out, or you can just use a spoon to scoop it out like that also. People have many ways of doing this. I just happen to be one that's doing it the harder way. But that's okay. We'll get it done. We'll surely get it done. Okay. Let's take a little break and let's get this done. Okay, I think I've got this cutting remedy solved. I bought me some Pioneer, the Lady Pioneer measuring utensils yesterday at Walmart, and I took out the smallest one. Let's see what this one measures. I can't see or hardly see in my glasses, maybe stronger. Let's see. The 1/8 of an inch is the smallest one. So it is really, really working for this pitting. So I'll show you how I'm doing this. But I'm still having to stop and do two things at one time. Okay, there's one. Put my knife down and just scoop under that little bad boy. And there he is. Look there. Look at there. So it works great. And I really do believe, even with these gloves, my fingers are still going to be purple. Okay. Let's get back to it, y'all. Okay, with all my seeds, I am finally done pitting them. So what I'm going to do, I'm going to clean the meat, the fruit, off of the seeds. And how I'm going to do that, I'm going to do half my water and half a hydrogen peroxide. It doesn't matter what brand it is, it's hydrogen peroxide. And that in itself will dissolve the meat. It just sits there and it dissolves it. It's just a chemical reaction. And when that gets through doing that, its thing, I'm going to take those seeds and I'm going to put them up to dry. And we're going to see if we can plant some cherry trees down here. See that chemical reaction happening? Isn't that something? Yeah. Okay. We got to get to cooking now. Just thought I'd show you guys that. I just think that's really informative to know, especially when you want to keep your seeds to fruits like that. You can do this to any fruit. I've always done it to any fruit, so it works out pretty good for me. Okay, let's get back to cooking now. Okay, we've got our cherries pitted, our lemon juice ready, and our sugar ready. I've got 4.5 of cherries, which really worked out really good. So this is a 2-container cup of sugar, and there's my 4th cup. This is the 3 ingredients that we're going to use to make our cherry jam today. So let me get this in the pot and I'll add my extra. I'm going to use 4.5 cups to 5 cups of sugar to that 4, and I'm going to say half of cherries. Okay, we got our cherries in our pot. Let's get our sugar. Add our extra sugar. That was 4. I'm going to be safe and be 5, okay? Sometimes some of these cherries can be very bitter. So, there's my 5th cup. We're going to get that started on the fire. It's see if I can set this tripod down. Yes, I went and got a cheap Walmart tripod. So I wouldn't consecutively burn myself. And that's what was happening. Okay. I've got a masher. I'm going to mash these down some and integrate our cherries and our sugar. Whoopsie. Get it all stirred in. Get it going. While I get this stirred down and get it to a cooking form. I'll be right back in a few minutes with that. Okay, you guys are going to hear my grandchildren. They're in the living room watching TV. So there we go. There goes our lemon juice. And we're just going to get this all integrated and let it start to cook down. And then I'll better be able to mash up my cherries and let it all incorporate real well. Okay, we're just going to let this start to simmer now. Okay. Okay, now that I have the seeds cleaned off, look at there, y'all, nice and clean. I'm just going to put them here to dry. And I'm going to try my best to germinate those so we can have some cherry trees. I'm going to try to grow some cherry trees. Wouldn't that be nice? And our jam, I've cut it down. It came to a constant boil for 20 minutes. Now I turned it down on low for it to cook for another minute on low. It's just a constant stir that you have to do, okay? Look at there, y'all. I think I missed a seed, y'all. I'll have to dish him out. I think I see I do believe he's a seed. He is an escapee into my pot. But I'll get him out. Because he ain't going in that jar. Let's see, there he is. I got him. Okay, we're just going to let this on a low simmer. Let her cook. And I'm going to get my jars prepared, which is in that hot bath right there. We're going to do the short little small jars here today. Okay, I'll bring you guys back soon as I can get them set out and get ready to get this poured up. Okay, our cherry jam is ready to be canned up with our ladle. So here we go. We're using our little 8-ounce jars, little stumpy jars. Really cute. You know, guys, these would be good for gifts for the holidays or just to have for yourself. And in the background, you will hear my grandchildren. Okay, that's one. Isn't that pretty? Look at that, y'all. That is pretty. Okay, I'm going to see if I can move that. That's a little hot. So I won't lose any of my goodies. Okay. Get these all canned up. You do a 1/4 inch, 1/2 inch. With my jams, I do about a 1/2 inch from the top, but Today I might get 5 of these. We'll see. Yeah. Ooh, those are hot. It smells so good, y'all. And whatever I've got left over, I'm going to put in a jar for me and Mr. J and these babies to eat. Which it doesn't look like it's going to be much here. Because it looks like I'm going to get 4. I'm not going to get the 5 I thought I was going to get. Okay, let's see what we got here. Alright, we're just going to set this to the side. Let's move our jars over here. Let's see if I can put this down and see what we're eventually going to get here. Because y'all, I've got that much left in that pot. And we're going to just try to get it all into our little jelly jars. Jam jars. These are multi-purpose jars. They're so cute. Okay, we got these 2 right here. I'm going to see if I can get my little handy dandy. Y'all, these are good for picking up your jars. Some Rubbermaid. And they're really good. So I can move this and there we go. Okay. Alright, kids. My grandkids is in there debating about a game that they're playing together. And y'all, I'm not going to skim this off. There's no sense in it. There's not enough to worry with. Oh, this is going to work out perfect, y'all. See there? There's none left in there. So I'm going to get my 4 8-ounce little bottles. And that's it. Okay? I'm going to move this over here, get it out of the way for the moment. And we're going to go ahead and clean our little lids. Because you always want to check your jars, girls and guys, and whoever else likes to do all this canning stuff. You want to make sure you have no cracks, which I've done mine, but just to demonstrate to you guys, you want to run your finger around each one to make sure, okay? Now, here's my vinegar, my clear vinegar. I know you can't see, but that's what it is. Just dip it down in there, squeeze the excess out. Yeah, that's a hot jar. We're just gonna turn it around like that and get all that off of there. Which it wasn't much anyway. See, you don't even want that on there. And you get ready to put your little lid on there. Ooh, that is hot, hot. Okay. Give me another paper towel. Y'all, this smells so good. And this is cherry preserves or jams. Okay. Last one. Ooh, that is a hot little jar. Woo! Mercy. Okay. Now that we're done with our vinegar, let's get our lids and our rims on. Okay. Now that I've got a free hand, I can do this, y'all, without getting burnt. Which is always a good thing. You just want to put it on finger tight. You don't want to come down on it, you know. You don't want to tighten where you can't get it sealed. That's for sure. Don't want to do that. Just put it on finger tight, y'all. See that? Ooh, mercy, that's hot. I'm still getting burnt, y'all. Okay, just like that. See that? Just like that. There we go. Okay, last one. And we're gonna do the last rings. Hey kids, y'all being a little bit loud. Quiet down a little, okay? Just finger tight. This is the last one. They're playing a game on the computer and they're comparing who plays that game the best. Okay, y'all. They're finger tight. We're going to put them back in our hot bath right here. And listen, y'all. When y'all get ready to, I gotta get used to this tripod, y'all. I really do. When y'all get ready to put this back into your hot bath, open it not facing you, because you don't want a hot steam hitting you in your face, I promise, because it's not going to feel good. It really won't. I'm going to put these back in here for 15 minutes in my hot bath. Let's pull this over here a minute so I can reach it. And like I said, y'all, I got a new stove top coming too. And I can't wait to get that in here. Told Mr. J that was next on the list that I would like for Santa to bring, but I don't know if I'm going to be able to wait that long. Okay, down she goes. Okay, and we got it on high. I'll move my other lids out of my way. We'll put the lid back on it. 15 minutes, y'all. Then we're going to take them out. Okay? And we'll be back then. Okay, y'all. It's been 15 minutes on the hot bath. So we're going to take them out of there now. Okay. Here goes the first one. Y'all look at that color. Look at that. I'm going to put them right over here where they can cool. That's going to be good. You want to give them enough of room so they have air circulation for sure. Okay, we're getting the last one. Okay, y'all, that is 4.5 cups of cherries, raw cherries, and 5 cups of sugar, a 1/4 cup of lemon juice. That's it. Real simple. Real simple, y'all. And the next thing I'm going to be making is this right here. I've done got it all chopped up. That's it. It's a cantaloupe. That's 2 medium-sized, real ripe cantaloupes. And that's going to be jam next. Well, jelly, excuse me. I've done made jam for 2 days, so I'm stuck on the jam. So that's it, y'all. That's how you do it. 3 easy ingredients. And it's just going to be really, really good. And I'm happy to show y'all how it's done. And I hope that helps y'all so you can make you some. You guys, if you would like my Facebook, there, did y'all hear that? Like my YouTube and share and subscribe. I would appreciate it. We got a lot more recipes coming, guys. So You guys keep cooking and keep canning. I'm tired, y'all. I was just out in the yard with the kids playing. And that's it. You guys stay tuned. Thanks a lot.